do you want from me?
Can you guys hear me? Because I can hear you.
Yes. You're freezing again. What up, boys? How you doing? What's going on, kids? We're here fucking around. 456 Gimpazoid Personnel Superman. I don't know, well, 15 years, and I'd rather not fucking talk about it. How may I be of service to you?
Howdy. My name's Corms. I'm a paraplegic. Been in a wheelchair for going on 12 years. Welcome to the show, everyone.
Hello, all. My name is Matt Reed. I'm C4, 5, and 6 incomplete, and I've been disabled for 10 years now.
Woo!
Woo! I was playing slip and slide kickball at my niece's birthday party, and slid into home base and kind of overextended it.
Slip inside kickball.
Yes, sir.
That's a new one on me, dude. That's a new one on me. Car wrecks, people jumping and bouncing and doing whatever it is. I've never heard a slip and slide kickball victim, but welcome to the party, Brody.
Thank you. It's been a unique ride.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know. What are we talking about here, kid? You do what?
Real estate. Yep. Taking classes right now online to be a real estate agent.
Dude, I gotta tell you, back when I was a kid, I used to work with my dad. I was a real estate appraiser, and I know I'm not 12 years old anymore. Back in the 80s, 80, 83, 84, 85, 86, blah, blah, blah. I went to school for my license. I was taking my real estate license. Then the whole bottom dropped out of the market and nobody was working anywhere. 87, check the crash. And I just went like this, fuck it. However, in a different story, I was doing a lot of cold calling for a realtor friend that I have. Well, a woman, Tracy, she's my girl. And, I was actually kicking around the idea of getting my license again because, there are so many different facets to the real estate market that having that license is huge. And Cordy, I got to tell you, you should talk to this dude because that's something you should kick around, man. I know you're looking for employment, so, just a thought.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool you're doing. I think it'd be hard. Yeah, I tried to sell cars once and they wouldn't let me do it because I couldn't get in a car. So I see real estate is the same way, What if they got steps? How am I going to sell the house? So what do you think about that, Maddie?
I was thinking about that, and I was gonna use a drone. I was just gonna fly a drone through the house to show it off if I had to, if there was stairs or an attic or a basement.
Dude, there's so many different facets to the real estate market.
Nice.
There are so many different facets to the real estate market. It's more than just selling houses, dude.
Right.
You can work with a realtor and you can do everything else and you just have one of your fucking goons go and do what you got to do as far as the legwork.
Yeah, or you can do it that way. Yeah, have somebody else do the legwork for you.
Hey, but seriously, dude, don't no, definitely secure that license. How far along are you with that?
Um, it's a 72-hour course. I'm
Okay.
about probably like about a quarter of the way through. I'm going through Poly Associates.
Okay.
Poly Associates. Have you ever heard of them?
I live in Jersey, dude.
Oh, oh,
I
what's
don't know.
the course that it's a course they offered in Pennsylvania. I actually had OVR paid for it.
Really?
Yeah,
There's so many different facets to the real estate market. Even if, I mean, once you get entrenched, yeah, the realtor's license, you can. There's so much stuff to do. Like I say, showing a house is one facet.
right.
Behind the scenes, there's so much shit you got to do. I mean, even still, once you spike the ball in the end zone, then you got to go through closings, and you got to, you need to learn all that tough guy shit, and it's important, man. Especially now the real estate market is going fucking
I
insane.
know it's through the roof. It's
Yeah,
through the
yeah.
roof.
Well, it's not only just the cost of properties; it's the turnover rate. And not only well, actually, really, the turnover rate is uh, well, I don't know where it is where you're at, but here in Jersey, supply is relatively down, demand is out of the
Right.
stratosphere, and something that was going for you know we bought our house 15 years ago. We got it for 350. Yeah, Rob, get a load of that shit. Where my house 350. He's looking for a house in Pensy, and he's looking for a house bigger than mine for 200 grand in today's market. I'm like, what the fuck? However, my house now is worth almost $600,000. You want to figure that one out? By all means, dude. It seems a little silly to me, but it's what it is.
Oh, it's the same way around here. My parents' house, they got it for like 99,000, and now they're putting it on the market comfortably for almost 300,000, and the realtor's like already has like 5 or 6 people lined up. And I'm
Oh,
just
of
like,
course. It's insane. Absolutely insane. Hey, Court. Got a question for you. I didn't really think about
Yes,
it,
sir.
but I know you're in Kansas. Dude, you ever been in the middle of a tornado? I know it's a little off topic, but it's
Nope.
just.
Nope. But when it happens, I'm gonna pay us build that thing.
Yeah, had a boy, boo boo.
that's right.
Nah,
So, quick question for Matt: How are you finding those courses? Is that something that you're digging? How's it going?
Uh, it's a lot of information. It's a lot more information than I think than what I initially when I started the course. I didn't think there would. It's a lot to it's a lot to digest. But it's nice because every couple of pages or so, they give you like a test, like a little quiz or something to kind of keep you on track. So it's not horrible. It's just like I said, unfortunately there is a lot of facets to real estate than just selling a house, and that course just breaks it down, and it's it's a lot.
Well, good on you for giving it a shot, man. I hope that works out for you, man.
The other thing that really pisses me off that I've been thinking about is like my care workers, right? When they call in, if they're late or something, right, and they have to call in and talk to somebody, they are always a foreigner, like somebody from another country. And I'm just like, why can't people with our kind of disability, like why couldn't we do a job like that?
well, Well,
You
what
know
do you
what I
mean?
mean?
Be a caregiver?
No. Answer the phone just to, change the freaking times or whatever. Times because my workers screwed up a time. So they would call in, and then we'd always get like these foreign people, like people with accents and stuff. And it's like, why couldn't, people with, our disabilities that, are able to, still, talk and, use our whatever, you know what I mean? Like, why couldn't people like us do that job instead of, shoveling it out to freaking seems like foreign countries?
Have you looked into it?
No,
That
no.
could be a possibility, dude. You know what I mean? Everything and anything, especially in today's market, regardless of what it is, everything is motherfucking computer based. However, if you don't reach out and find out,
True.
you will never know.
Never.
I mean, you know, ignorance is quite simple and it's curable. However, the problem you may have is willful ignorance, on the other hand, that's a
Yes.
motherfucking disease there, kid.
Yes, it is.
You know,
Correct.
if you just want to entertain stupidity, you can do it all day. I'll sit there and laugh at you, no problem, dude. But I don't know, man. Doesn't work for me. Doesn't
Right.
work for me. But even still, hey, Matt, other than that, what do you do with yourself? Like, what do you do with fucking around all day?
Well, recently I just started. I started gaming on my PC, and that's like I don't have my daughter this week, so I've been kind of doing it a lot more. So I've actually been kind of really getting into it. So
How old's the kid?
10.
God bless you, man. I am
Yes, sir.
jealous. I wanted to have 5 kids, man, but my ex-wife was she had a different story. You know, I wish I would have met Mare 35, 40 years ago. I had like 9 kids by now.
Yep, nope, she's 10. She does right now for summertime. We do weeks on, weeks off. She goes a week over there and then a week over here. But then during the school year, she's here full time. So, and then goes to her mom's every other weekend.
Dude,
Yeah, she was actually born 28 days after my accident happened. My daughter was.
come on.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. Listen, when I came to right after my surgery, how about the first place that I had sensation is where my daughter has a birthmark on her leg. No bullshit.
That's freak show, Matty. That is freak show shit, dude.
That's like real talk. I couldn't even believe it. I was just like, that's crazy.
You're trying to tell me God's not a wise ass?
Oh, he is. God is he has a sense of humor, let me tell you.
You ever see the platypus? Come on now. You know what I mean? Yeah, God doesn't smoke weed, but the platypus, that's perfect. Yeah, right. Right. Let me actually I stole that one from Robin Williams. Oh dude, let me see what we'll do. We're gonna take a beaver, yeah, and we're gonna breed it with a duck. Right. It's gonna be a mammal, but it's gonna lay eggs. You know?
That's it.
Ah, it's a beautiful thing, man. Beautiful thing in the neighborhood. Hey, Bobo, you back there, kid?
Don't
Sort
don't
of.
feel bad.
Don't feel
Robin
bad.
Williams
Robin
probably
Williams
stole it
probably
from
stole it from somebody.
I wouldn't trust me. I don't care. Hey, you know, I'll steal shit from anybody because some of these motherfuckers are hysterical. I mean,
Oh yeah.
You know, Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy back in the day, you know, Robin Williams, even like, you know, Lewis Black, who's absolutely out of his mind. You know, Chappelle's from a different cloth.
George Carlin.
Oh, dude. Logic.
Genius. George Carlin.
Yeah. Yeah. I almost
You want to
died
switch to this mic?
watching him when I was
Him and Chappelle are gotta be the two of the greatest.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
one of those things, dude. One of those things. It's like ice cream. You know, Not everybody likes vanilla ice cream. That's why they make 30 wonderful flavors.
That's right.
Anything you want to, you'll get a comedian breaking the balls off of somebody. Which
That Kill Tony shows. Anybody watch that? That Kill Tony?
What is it?
oh, I've seen it. I don't live there, but I mean I've checked it out.
I think now that if I had a chance to go to like a live comedy show, I think that'd be one that would be dope to check out.
Right.
Who are the headliners who killed Tony?
I
I know there's a couple staples.
I know he always has special guests up on his show. I'm not sure. Like I said,
I haven't seen it in a while, and dude.
Oh my god! Like he's had everybody. Like he's had Bert Kreischer on there. He's had freaking dude. Like all the newer comedians.
Yeah. It's actually pretty neat. It's just it's every now and then they hit some serious points. They're always fucking around with everything, but every now and then they graze on some real topic.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Dude, just break balls, dude. Leave all the stupid shit behind, man. Not good. My attitude is towards shit is that does it make you better looking? Does it make your bank account bigger?
Right.
Does it make your dick bigger? Everything else, who gives a shit?
Who gives a shit? That's right.
And it wait a minute. Oh no, I'm not supposed to use that punchline. Doesn't make you younger. But other than that, all right, I'm working on it.
So, I got a question for Matt. You'll have to forgive me. I thought we were having Leland on this week, so I didn't do any research.
Now you're
what's your claim to fame, Matt? Like, what do you got going on? You got a YouTube channel? I don't know anything, so pretend like you're telling somebody new what you are.
I don't know, dude. I'm kind of quiet to myself. I kind of do my own thing. I don't really have a YouTube channel or anything like that. I'm just crippled living my life, I guess. I don't know.
Did you ever think about doing a YouTube channel?
What's that?
Have you ever thought about doing one?
Yeah. Yeah, the thoughts have crossed my mind, but I just not sure exactly what I would want. There's just too much different type of stuff you can do it on. It's I don't know. I don't know where my niche would be, you know what I mean?
Well, your niche would be being fucking Matt and doing whatever you want to do, man. But you gotta jump in with both feet and just fuck around, man. You'll figure it out. Mine was quite simple because I broke my neck and ended up in a perpetual state of angst and pissed off at this. So I was training and shit like that, and I just was like, I gotta have an outlet somewhere other than beating the shit out of myself. So I was like, all right, the Angry Quad was born, man, and off to the races. Oh, dude.
So how long have you been out on your own?
A year now. I've been I was at my parents' house for the first 9 years.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, I actually was there once, I think. You were building a place to live in.
No. Well, yes, I was at one point. I did. I had bought a trailer, and I was gonna remodel and do that, but that fell through, and I'm actually in a housing unit here in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I just remember that you had that all ripped apart in there.
Oh my God, yeah, dude, I had invested so much money into that place, and then just to have it fall through kind of sucked, and then the taxes went back on it. And yeah, so yeah, I'm in housing now, which isn't too bad. It's handicap accessible. There's no ramps or anything. It's all base level. It's really nice.
Nice neighborhood and all that stuff.
it's not bad because it's not in like the middle of town. You know what I mean? It's kind of on the outskirts.
Right. So you said you're into gaming. That's your thing, right?
Yeah, a little bit. That's what yeah. I like playing that 7 Days to Die is a survival zombie game that I'm really getting into.
Fucking zombies.
It's pretty interesting.
Zombies and shit. No, hey, Cordell, man,
Since we're talking about games, if you get a chance, I don't know if you have to have a PS5. You probably do, but The Last of Us games are top-notch zombie games.
What's that?
Survival horror kind of deal.
What is it?
If you ever get a chance, check out The Last of Us games.
Okay, I have to do that. Yeah, I know. I have Steam. I have Steam right now, and I have a link with a friend of mine. Their sons. They all like get on there, and like I have access to like 106 different games for free. So I'm like, fuck around on there. You know what I mean?
You know, I'm like the odd man out here. All three of you guys fuck around with this gaming shit. I give no fucks to gaming. I find this big stupid box a vortex of time. Yes, I'm a loser. I get it. Yeah. I find it a vortex of time, and you know, I not my gig, man. But you guys do whatever you got to do.
I mean,
two out of four guys live on their own. Me and the other kid over there, we're involved in a different situation, but hey, as long as we do what we got to do and we all make sure we're all good,
That's right.
all means, man, let's just do our things.
I like I also like going out. I like trying to go off-roading with my fucking chair, except it doesn't like to go off-roading with me. Like I've been up, like I flipped out of this fucking thing so many times. Well, not this one, but my other chair, like going up the rock run and shit like that. Like I've like flopped out of it a couple times, but I mean I've never been seriously hurt. While being in the chair, but I mean I've done some pretty intense shit.
Just out of curiosity, what kind of chair do you have? And I'm sure there's a glaring question here that everybody's thinking. You go flinging out of your chair, okay, we're splattered on the ground. And then
Well, well, luckily I've always had a 24-hour care, so I've always had somebody with me. Thank God. Um, and I have one of them fucking. I don't know. It's a standard chair. It's one of the standard ones. The ones
the
that stand you
F3
up.
or the F5.
What's that, Rob?
I think it's like the F5.
yeah,
Yeah,
kind of deal.
yeah.
Okay.
I fucking hate that it sucks in the grass and anywhere that's not fucking flat.
I have actually found that out myself. I should have went with the different drive.
Yes. I don't know why they set this chair up like this, but it fucking sucks.
Well, there's different settings on a chair. It can be recalibrated. I don't know if it's just, well, considering the fact that you got pretty much the same chair he's got, and I'm getting reports that, all right, they both reports that this thing sucks. That maybe it just sucks, but there are different calibrations to different drivetrains, speeds, and all the rest of that tough guy shit. So, take a snoop around because there's that little slot in the front. I don't know if it's in the slot in front of your chair, but it can be reprogrammed. So, regardless, if you want, you can bitch and moan and talk to the powers that be and be like, "Hooketh me uppeth, kids." So something to think about.
I mean, I love the chair. It's not that I don't like the chair itself, but it literally will get stuck anywhere.
Yes, the functions of the chair are great. Like it has an elevator on it, has a stander on it, has all the bells and whistles. Like mine has the lights, the turn signals, and all that shit. But when the grass is wet after a freaking short rain, and I try to go through the grass, and I'm like fucking spinning in circles. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Hey, dude, I'm curious. Even though you're outside, you have somebody with you. First off, is the other person with you another motherfucking redneck too? And also, if you do fall out of the chair, how do they get your fat ass back in?
Scoop. I've been scooped up, man. I've been scooped
Oh,
up
they just snatch
like
you
a
up and toss you
baby.
back in. Okay, I
Yeah.
didn't know if you did the wheelbarrow. You know what I'm talking? You know what I'm
No,
talking about?
no,
I've already played that game multiple times.
no, no. Luckily, I've had my boy with me a lot of times. My my male healthcare worker that I have, he's been with me, and he can fucking lift a tank, so it's pretty good.
That's a beautiful thing. Hey, did you ever see Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back?
Oh my God, yes.
Okay. You remember the one line where Jay is just like, and this is my hetero life partner? Is that your dealio, kid?
There it is. Yep.
Ah,
Yeah. Yep.
boy, boo boo. But hey, man, whatever gets you through tonight, dude, I'm telling you, there's no replacement of a fucking goon, man. I love my big goon brothers. God bless them.
Right. You must have made Tara laugh. I heard her all the way through the house.
Why? What's he doing?
I don't know. You must have said something funny. So
Me?
you must have.
Never gonna happen.
I can't read.
Dude. I just finished up one project. Got to start fucking with something else though before I got to recharge my brain. Hey, Cordell, I'm working on those stickers, dude. I just signed filled out an envelope. I'll get that stuff out of here. I've just been a little busy. I'm a busy man doing busy man things, man.
So,
No
Angry
worries, man. I
Cloud,
appreciate it.
you're from Jersey. Corey, where did you say you were from? Corey?
I'm from Wyoming, but I live in Kansas.
Holy shit. And then me and Robert from Pennsylvania. Holy shit. So how did you guys, like, how did you three get introduced?
It's a good story.
Well,
Algorithm.
I actually met Rob. I was out whoring one night and I was all liquored up. And I don't know, I just woke up and he was there and I was just like, holy shit, this is a problem. I was like, damn, I gotta stay away from booze, man. This is wrong. What are you laughing at? You were the one serving us, you fucking prick.
No, I actually,
Take it away, dude.
Tara found a video of Angry Quads doing something on the floor. And
Okay.
I ended up on the floor that day.
Nice.
And it was one hell of a day, I'll put it that way. And Cordy, Tara had actually was scrolling Facebook or YouTube and ran into Cordy. And I started watching his stuff. But I've actually been out to meet Angry Quad in person.
Nice. That's pretty fucking wow.
Yeah, I know. He's actually supposed to come here again. I don't have the heart to tell him that we moved, man. I live in Memphis now, but I'm gonna have him come over and just be like, just go knock on the door, see what's going on.
I don't know, man, because everything around you looks the same.
We had to we had to reproduce exactly the same. You know how much it cost? It cost like $6 to have all this glorious fucking surrounding redone, man. Tough guy shit. Oh man, but even still, hey Maddie, do you train at all? Like any strength training, mobility training?
I was doing physical therapy. I was doing that for a while, and then And then with the damn insurances, when they keep telling you that you peak out and then you gotta like wait to go back, and then
Oh yeah.
so like I was doing that the physical therapy thing for a while, but nothing nothing like strength training or nothing like that.
Nothing on your own.
Daily, no.
All right, dude. I'm not gonna break your balls, dude. You can do whatever you got to do, man. It's up to you. However, it's fat ass moving, fat boy. What the hell are you gonna do,
Moving.
motherfucker? Just like who's the guy from Shawshank? Get busy living or get busy dying, my man. Two options.
Well, I actually think I met Matt in PT at Williamsport
Yep.
Hospital.
Yep.
Really?
Oh.
Where'd you guys go to rehab?
Well, I went to McGee, and then I went to Williamsport. Matt, you went to McGee too, right?
Yep. Started at McGee and then went to Williamsport. Wish I never would have left McGee when I did. But it was an unfortunate thing, so I had to do it. I had to leave when I did, so it sucked. It cut my therapy short, but
They
yeah,
would they make you leave?
no, I'm telling you, dude, we're gonna have to write a book called Hospital Horrors. I'm telling you, we're gonna write a story. We're gonna write a book. No, I had to go because there was an ulcer in my foot because the ladies that got me dressed never did skin checks, and I ended up getting a hole in my fucking foot.
Whereabouts?
What's that? Where on my foot?
Yeah, your heel, your
Right
ankle.
on. No. Right on. Like by your pinky toe, like that.
Oh, on the edge right there.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, do you sleep on your side? Does your feet flop over and shit like that?
Well, no. What had happened was I got new shoes, and the women, the ladies that were putting them on, didn't realize that they were too tight. And I never know, because I don't really look at my feet, but I thought the people that get me up and dressed in the morning were supposed to do that, and apparently they didn't. And then it was actually my ex. She was clipping my toenails and was like, "What is that?" And I was like, "I don't know." And yeah, it was a fucking pressure wound.
Woohoo!
It's crazy that both of us had to leave McGee because nurses did something wrong.
But I don't know, dude. I don't know who's worse between McGee, Geisinger, Williamsport. Fucking, I don't know, dude. I've had shit happen in every, almost every establishment I've been at, dude. I have a fucking horror story to take home with me. It sucks.
Yeah, we should do an episode on that. The horror stories that we've went through.
Hospital horrors.
Horror stories. I got a few. What do you want to know?
Ooh.
Well, I want to hear your worst. What is your worst story?
Oh, mine?
Yeah, let me hear it.
I'd have to say Williamsport when they perforated my rectum and I bled for like a week and a half out of my ass. So yeah, because I had a lady with angry fingers and yeah, she tore the inside of my rectum when doing a digistem. So
So,
and then they made me go to therapy, and then I bled through 7 layers of stuff all over their mat. And then they're like, "Oh, maybe we shouldn't get you out of bed." I was getting all pale and shit. They had to take me back to the room, and I just kept working because that's what they wanted me to do. So I was right there, just doing my therapy, bleeding the fuck out all over.
that's heavy, dude. So you're sticking with the digistem torn rectum. Is that where we're going?
I'm
That's
gonna
your
say
story and you're sticking to it.
yes.
All right, stick to that one, dude. Stick to that one. When was this? What year was it?
That was probably my accident. That was within like the first like probably 2 years.
What year was that?
Oh, what year? Let me see. 2015 is when I had my accident.
Hey, Rob, where were you in
2017.
2015? Where you said you were at McGee, right?
I was at McGee in
Were you anywhere
2016.
near him? He had a rectal problem there, and I'm just looking to try to figure out what's
I
going
think he
on.
might have been my roommate at the time. I don't know though.
Oh,
Oh man, I think you're an ass.
bed buddies. I see what's going on, you sick bastards. But you know what? It's just so crazy. Hey, Matty, did you ever die after your injury?
No, no, I never even lost consciousness.
No,
I was
but you
awake the
almost
whole time.
drowned, right?
Yeah, yeah. I landed face down in a kiddie pool, and everybody thought I was joking, but I couldn't get up out of the water, obviously. So there I was, face down, just kind of blowing bubbles, just like waiting for something. I was ready. I thought I was going to die and drown. So I kind of like at that point, I actually do remember, I was like, well, this is it, I guess. Like I was getting ready to inhale and just
Finish the
drown, I
job.
guess. Yeah. And right when I went to fucking inhale, my sister flipped me over. Yeah. She flipped me over and pulled me out of the water. And I was like, I can't feel anything from my fucking chest down. I think there's
Dude.
something wrong. You know,
But do you have a sensation below the nippleinos?
yeah. Actually, I do in a couple different areas. It's
Uh-huh.
weird. It's weird. It's like a come and go thing too, though. It's not like a constant. Like I can feel sensation, if that makes sense.
Excellent. One sec, gents. Right back.
A lot of my scars, I feel like a feeling when you touch around a scar.
Mm, okay.
What about you, Cord?
I just stopped feeling right below my nipples, pretty much. I do kind of have a question for you, Matt. When you got hurt, you said you couldn't feel it at a certain point. Was Did you have a burning sensation? Because when I got my accident, I remember like a strong burning sensation around my feeling site, or whatever you want to call it.
No, you want to know what it felt like? My bot from my nipple line down, dude. The only way that the best way that I can describe it is if you ever stoved your finger playing basketball. You know that feeling you get when you like stove your finger playing basketball? That's what it felt like below my injury line. Like my body felt like that though. Like that feeling in your finger, like it was utilized throughout my whole fucking body. That's like the best way that I can describe
I
what I
don't
got injured what it felt like.
I don't think I could imagine being awake after it happened. Like, because I wasn't awake, but I could not. Man, I can't imagine what that felt like. Knowing that you can't move.
It was a yeah, it was an experience.
I
It was an experience.
I was awake. It sucked ass. It was such a strange thing, dude. Went from fully functional to Captain Useless in .9, man. I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't, much like yourself, Matty. I uh, I got up to use the bathroom, man. I came back to bed, just went to simply bounce up on the corner of my bed, and I ended up bouncing my fat ass off, took the edge of my bed, fell down on the top of my head, man. I hit the floor like a sack of dead cats, man. In that
Wow.
very nanosecond, I went from fully functional to shit soup. And I knew it. I mean, think about it. How many times you get to break your neck every time? In your life. Typically,
Hmm.
one time is the best. Although I do know a guy that broke his neck twice. We'll discuss that another day. I'm going to see if I can get him in here. He's a sick beast. But I knew that nanosecond before my body even settled that I was like, something just really happened here. And it was just like a switch, and just like that, I was just like, oh fuck. Totally conscious, everything else like that. I didn't go into shock after after the paramedics got me there, got me on the backboard, neck brace, all that tough guy shit. Um, and you know, I didn't really lose consciousness till I was on the way out of the house. And then, because I'm such a cool guy after the laminectomy and all the rest of that tough guy shit. When I came out, they had, the whole tube down the throat and all the rest of that.
Oh yeah, right.
And I kept, even though I wasn't really able to function with my mouth and tongue, I kept pulling the tubes out. And then just a little bit of movement in my arms, I was tearing the wires off. So they said, "Oh, really? What a tough guy." They put my fat ass in a drug induced coma for 2 weeks, dude. I woke up
Oh,
2 weeks later going, I guess, what the, what?
what just happened?
Yeah. Well, I knew what happened, but I just didn't know the extent and all the rest of that because I'm sorry, and somebody able bodied, you're not exactly reading the owner's manual of how to be a super gimp or anything. So it's,
Mm-hmm.
it's just a tough situation, man. That whole learning curve is a little rough.
Oh my God, yeah.
Trying to learn everything all over again is not fun.
Nope.
Absolutely. Hey, gentlemen, I do apologize. There's something that I have to address. Um, we only got like 20 minutes left, so it's a very distinct possibility it's going to take me the entire time. But if I get back, I'll join the chat the other way. But as for now, Matt, nice meeting you. Cordell, I'll talk to you a little bit. Boo boo, tell the missus I said hello. Kiss the wife, beat the kid, kick the dog. You know the story, kid. Other than that, gentlemen, Sean Peter McCartney, the Angry Quad signing off. Yibbity-yibbity-yip. I gotta rock and roll, kids.
Later
All
on,
right,
bud.
buddy. Nice meeting you, brother.
You must have had something important to do.
Yes, sir.
So, how long do you have to keep going to school?
Oh, me. I'm thinking. Let me see. It'll probably be. I think until July. I think the course goes until August.
All right,
August, like that. So
and then you
by
can
then, dude.
then you'll start selling houses.
Well, now then I'll be licensed, or then I'll be able to take. Yeah, then I'll be able to take the PA test, and then after that, then I'll be able to, you know.
I didn't even know that you had to take all kind of tests to be a realtor.
Yeah, all I know is there's fucking. Yeah, there's a lot of. There's a lot of fucking. There's a lot of fucking shit I know from so far from what I've been reading, dude. It's a lot of information, but it's I think it'll be fucking worth it. I think.
You're enjoying it then.
Right, yeah, so far, just like I said, there's a lot of shit. There's a lot of stuff that like you think you or there's a lot of stuff that you know or like that you have like learned throughout your life, but you didn't realize what the I guess vocabulary to it was until you started getting in a course like this and you start learning the technical terms for shit instead of just like, off the wall language. So that's kind of cool.
Yo, Courtney, do you game at all?
Oh yeah, I game a little bit. I'm right now. I'm waiting for games that I want to play to come out. I'm looking. I'm waiting for Control 2 to come out. That's probably my favorite game. Last of Us is one of my favorite games of all time. Alan Wake series, one of my favorite games. But I'm a gamer. I just don't do it very much.
Same here. I need the game more. Do some live gaming or do something.
Mhm.
That's what you should do, Matt. Do live gaming.
I don't. I don't think I'm that good. I don't think I'm that good enough to be doing anything fucking live, dude. I'm embarrassed to watch myself play sometimes, trying to fucking configure these buttons, dude. It sucks. But I mean, maybe. I've never thought about it. Never.
Well, I
Is
know
it
that The
hard?
Last of Us is one of the most accessible games ever made.
It's really easy to play.
I don't I don't know, but I know that they've put in more effort into making it accessible than any other game I've ever seen. You can play it like they've got it down to where you can play it if you can't see just off sound,
Oh
and I'm sure they
shit.
got other capabilities, for quads and whatnot.
I had no idea they even did that. I know for some games, but not to that depth.
Yeah, I didn't know they did shit like that. That's pretty dope, actually. No, actually, when I play
Yeah, and
go ahead.
And speaking of creating content and thinking you're not very good, like I've watched some of those dudes that can't see play, and not to be like mean or nothing, but it's some of the dullest content as far as gameplay. But watching
Right.
them try is the cool part about it. So even though you're not very good, that could still be a possibility, and especially if you're kind of funny or can be humorous about it. I,
Okay.
I don't know.
It's a possibility. Why not? No, I think the because I don't have any adaptive controllers or anything right now. Like I pretty much just recalibrated the keyboard to kind of make it more easier to use with my hands and how they are. Like 'cause I use my stylus a lot and I hit keys with it real fast and stuff. So like that's how I game. Rob, how do you game?
Um, I got a couple of different options. Uh, I have the quad stick, the Xbox adaptive controller, and the 8-bit Duo has a adaptive controller too that you might want to look at. They're only like $50, but they
Oh
work.
no,
They work well. They give you two big buttons, so
yeah, that might be something to look into. I know when I looked into getting an adaptive controller, the one with all the button, like the one you got, dude. And I was like, dude, I don't think I can drop like three. It's like 300 and some dollars for that thing, man. Especially when you get into getting all the buttons and stuff with it.
well, you talk about the quad stick or the Xbox adaptive controller.
I think the Xbox one is the one with all the buttons, right?
Yeah, it has like tons and tons of buttons.
Now, do you think that's easier to use than what's the other thing you said use the quad stick?
Yeah, they have I have it here. It's this.
Okay. You
And
like that?
I mean it works well because you can just lay your palms on the two joysticks and then you got your aim button and fire button like right next to you.
Oh, yeah, that wouldn't be bad.
And you can set up like different profiles. Like if you're playing one game and you want to play a different game and you have to recalibrate it. So it's got like 3 or 4 different profiles you could choose from.
That is one thing I can say that kind of sucks a little bit is when I go to start a new game and then I have to recalibrate my control or recalibrate the keyboard all over again to match it to map it. So it's kind of like, you know what I mean, the other games that you play. So it's kind of similar. that's kind of sucks. That's one part where a controller would be, pretty nice, where you could just plug it in and all your buttons would be like pretty much the same.
I don't think Cordy has that issue because you have full function of your hands, right?
Yeah, thank God. Yeah,
Mm.
I got full use of my hands, so I can still game the old-fashioned way. But
Oh, the good old days. Gaming with full fingers. Good golly.
So, Matt, did you have a lot of trouble after you were paralyzed? Like mental, like going through rough times?
Um, I had a actually I had a pretty good support system, bro. So any kind of issues or any kind of mental things or anything I had Jody to like to talk to about a lot of things, and like I had a lot of support from different places to where like I didn't like if I ever needed to vent or anything, I just kind of talked to whoever was around. So
Right. Yeah, that's like one of the most important things is having that support system.
yes, yeah, because I know without a support system, dude, it can really go to shit quick. Things can really go to shit really quick.
Yeah, I mean, bad care. That's like, I think that's the one thing that you're most scared about is that bad care,
Right.
and
Yeah.
you get to choose who works for you, right?
Yes. Yep. Now I know some people don't get to choose that, and that would be rough. That would be rough to have, just random care workers coming into your house and shit. I don't know if I wouldn't be okay with that. That'd be hard.
I think it would be really hard too. I couldn't imagine having different caretakers, and then they change them up, so you have no idea who you're getting next week.
Yep. And the turnover rate sometimes for healthcare workers is pretty crazy around here.
You're right, man. Bad care, no care. It sucks.
Nope, I can say I've been blessed though in that area. I've been pretty blessed to have consistent people, thankfully. But again, in 10 years, bro, I've gone through some caregivers, so I've gone through a number, and uh
Bad care?
but well, I mean, just not bad care, or not that it's bad care, but it's just like care. It's like almost like carelessness kind of thing, where it's kind of like you just want to be treated how you think that that person would like to be treated, and then it doesn't always happen like that.
I can understand that. And Cordy, you don't have caretakers and stuff come in to see you.
no, not anymore. I had one for a couple of years after my accident, but I had a real good one or two real good ones, and then they both quit or moved on or whatever, and then I started getting the randoms, kind of like Matt was talking about. And after so many random people coming in that I didn't like, I just I'll try it on my own. And that was like 5 years ago or more. And I've been able to manage since then by myself.
Wow, that's incredible, bro. That's awesome. That's really cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to make you feel good to be able to do it on your own. It's like
Yeah,
I try to do,
I
but
sorry, dude. Yeah, I'm super independent, So just having anybody around kind of gets to me. It's a little demasculating, you know. But I'm super blessed to be able to take care of myself. So thank God.
Well, what do you say? High rotation professional care. Yeah, I think that's like one of the most thing that I hate about care is like you said, the turnover and the randomness and the things that go missing.
Yes, yep. Or when you or when your caregivers they like fall asleep on you to the point where like you can't wake them up. Where you're like, hey, where you're like putting or throwing something.
Or like, please get off your phone and get me a drink.
Yeah, yeah, yes. Uh, I know. I remember one time I had a caregiver. She had fallen asleep, and I'd spasmed, and I'd fell out of bed, and when I fell, I flipped up to where my fucking legs were in the air, right, and like I was on my fucking head, right, and this caregiver still didn't hear me, okay, and it sucked because I happened to when I flipped, I happened to have a spasm, and it made me fucking have an accident, bro, and I ended up pissing on my fucking head while this asshole was fucking sleeping. Yes, bro, she was fired. Let me tell you, she was fired the next. She was fired as soon as she got up. As soon as that bitch woke the fuck up. It was not a good time. It was not a good evening. Yeah, yeah, I've had some shit. Close your mouth, Rob. Close your
Yeah,
face. Like
I couldn't imagine that.
pissing on your own head. Yeah, bro. It's an experience. It's a unique experience. It's that's yeah.
Oh
I'm not.
man. So
So that's something I don't think people consider enough when it comes to quadriplegics and paraplegics is just how much piss we have to deal with. Like
Yes.
it was it's a huge issue. Like constantly you gotta deal with keeping it under control. I don't think people realize how difficult that part of it is.
Or just rolling around with bags of piss everywhere because you can't just like just roll out. Just can't just piss in the urinal quick and flush.
yeah, that's the good old days.
Oh man, the BC before crash.
Oh yeah. I know in my 10 years coming up here in a couple, yeah, I would say about a week, 2 weeks. It's it's a struggle when you hit that date that it happened.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't know, man. I've watched you, Matt, from when you were at your parents to now. It's got to feel good to be out on your own, have your daughter, be going to school.
No, it does. It definitely does, dude. But it was a struggle. It was a struggle and a fight for 10 years to get my own place. Like I said, when I bought one, when I bought a place in year two, when I was ready to move out, and that fell through, and then it took me this long to get this place, then to have Juliana full time. Yeah, man, it is a blessing. It is definitely a blessing. There's like as much as this lifestyle isn't the greatest. I mean, there is certain aspects to it that are, that you still got
Yeah,
to be grateful for.
it's kind of what I wanted people to know. It's like you have done something that, most quads don't think they can do. But if they put their mind to it, they can get
Oh my
out on
God,
their
yeah,
own.
absolutely. Anybody can get on their own. You have a good support system. You have, the main reason why I wanted to get into freaking fucking that I wanted to get into real estate, dude, is because there's not enough handicap accessible houses. I don't know if you've tried to shop around, bro, but I have, and you can't find shit. And then not only can't you find shit, then you wind up, oh, you don't make enough because you're on disability. I like that too. I liked when low income housing told me I didn't make enough for low income housing.
Well, that's wow.
Yeah, yeah, I got a letter. I got a letter in the mail that told me that I didn't apply, or I didn't, meet the only thing that I didn't meet on their little list was my income. I didn't make enough income, and I'm like, well, no shit. Why do you think I'm applying for low income housing? Because I make enough income? But yeah, dude, that they denied me for one of them habitat houses because they told me I didn't make enough. I was too low income for low income housing.
Somebody asked if now Mac rents a place, correct? It's you don't own it because it's
No, yeah, I rent it. Yeah, I rent. Yep.
right. So if you could give anybody out there some advice, because we're at our hour mark, what would you say to them?
What if you're what if we're disabled, for like other disabled people,
Yeah,
or just
just yeah,
don't give up? What do you mean? It's been 10 years. Day one, just seems like it was yesterday sometimes. You know what I mean?
well, I'm
Like
proud of you, man.
it flies like way faster. Like this 10 years has gone by a lot faster than what I thought it was going to when I first got disabled. Like I never thought I was gonna make it to year 10. You know what I mean?
Truth. All right, guys. Courtney, you got anything to say to the people out there?
I agree with you 100%, Matt. That's pretty much the only message that's gonna reach just about everyone. Stick with it and don't give up. I think that's a great message, and I think you were a great guest, and I appreciate having you, brother.
Yeah, man, it'll be great to have you back anytime you want to come and join us, chat,
my
hang
God.
out.
I'm looking forward to it, man. This was really cool.
All right, guys. We want to thank you for hanging out with us and having Matt on the show. Courtney, Angry Quad had to dip out early. But we love you guys, and we'll catch you in the next